Hi guys, and welcome to BigShadowsWorld. I'm Big Shadow, and this is a Let's Play on Project 5 Sightseer, Episode 5, and we are going to get into it straight away and get this all going. So there's our world again. I showed you last time, and you can see us all centered around the ring in the middle. Okay, so let's go and get to work. Load it up, straight onto the ground. Night time. We're down in our methane manganese area, and here we have our, of course, our research center, which we put down yesterday, and it's zipping through there quite nicely. Tons of gravel. We need hard metal, but we're going to need lots of hard metal. So straight up, we need to make sure we can get some into there. I'll have a look on my body first, see if there's any here, and if there is, we will use that up first. Just trying to remember how to get it now. It's been a week. Okay, oh, I don't want that. Get off that. Just making a slight adjustment here. Don't want that. Don't want that. I'll go this way. I don't want that. There's my explorer. No hard metal. Radio. So we need to gather up some aluminium, etc. And we'll duck back across and just remember where it is. Back over here. Ooh. Bit of a spin out. And we should hopefully be heading towards our copper reserves. That's the one. Bit of a dust storm blowing, so the solar won't be very good during the day. But that's okay. We are here for copper, and we need to get as much as possible. I'm getting gravel. I can't do anything about that. Just want the copper, want the hard metal. I need to put it into the research. Biggest job today: copper, copper, and more ruddy copper. Okay, let's see what's in here. 2000. I'm going to take that. Straight in. Need to convert that to hard metal. I'll accept that. Charged up again. Still getting copper out of there, so that's okay. Radio, let's duck back, get this back into the refinery, get it working. My driving skills haven't improved, as you may have gathered. That's why they let me drive in Astroneer. I am all over the place. Radio! Straight in, grab that hard metal, throw it in the container, and that should get this working again. So there's hard metal there. I need 7,599, and that will get that. Oh, actually, look at that. It shares the research. It's sharing and saying 12,000 up there. Exactly the same number. That's weird. Why is that? I wonder if it's using that research here rather than up there. I thought we had two researchers set. Okay, something to investigate. Manufacturing's okay, and we will get back straight at it. Not going to muck around, just going to keep getting as much resource as I can. I'll duck up the other end shortly, but like I said, copper and hard metals. I also need to make a whole pile of storage containers. All this materials I'm carrying around with me is interfering with my load. I need to be able to store it up. It's going to take a while. We'll keep on this till it gets dark. We also plan to put down a whole lot of ore extractors around the place. The aim of that, of course, is to get the resources building, because we will need all the resources later on. We've got to start on it soon. Okay, what do we got now? Hard metal, accept. Gravel, I need to move this out of the way. Gravel I'm just going to pop down. Can't do anything with it at the moment. And continue to extract. Getting a lot more copper this side than I did on the other side. Here we have copper. What else is coming out of this? Ore extractor, manganese and gravel. Not getting any power through at the moment. That's running off ammonia. Why is that not working? It's got to be running off this power. Can't be using it up all over the place. Okay. We should be storing up the water. I'm pretty sure that it would have a great benefit to the game. It should be a mandatory thing. We are in what looks like a planet. Obviously I can't get out of the vehicle. Mind you, I am burning a fuel which needs oxygen to start with, so it must be an oxidized planet. Anyway, maybe it's not that bad after all. Maybe I can breathe here. Okay. Frequency should match that. Frequency of 0. That's fine. Nothing of any relevance in there. Convert that. That should give me enough. Yep, should give me enough to do that full research. And the research does go quicker than I... Oh, goodness, concentrate on your driving, pal. The research does go quicker than I expected. I certainly need some vehicle parts. This is all over the place. I wonder if this research is using up too much energy. It contains 4,000 already. Tons of gravel there. Okay, let's throw it in. And let's have a look at this. Tons of hard metal. Enough to do that job. Oh no, maybe not. 8,711. Hard metal up there and down here. Anyway, they're doing their job. We have gas, 48% capacity, 100% capacity. That's running off the methane. Sorry, that over there is running off the methane. This is storing ammonia. This is storing nitrogen. We have our ammonia plant over here. It's not working the best either. It does have solar that uses 3. That's producing 1.3, 2.78. I shouldn't need to put down another one. Surely you can pick up that one over there. That's producing, that's using 5. No, that's producing 5, that's using 5. 1.4, 2.8, 4.2, 5.2, uses 5, produces 5. They should all be working. Okay. Might have been just a little bit of a glitch there, catching up. In the meantime, ammonia down here. We put down a little site over the bottom over there, and we can go down there later. Producing, I think that was methane down there. Copper, the methane's over there. Anyway, bit lost at the moment. I do know what I want though. I want copper. Then I'm going to head out and just check see if I've got any stored copper up the other end. I know I did it in the last episode, however I believe it should be producing quite fast. I do need copper, I want copper, and I want hard metals to take with me. Kind of run out of copper. There is something wrong with that mine. Running short of ammonia. That's what that is. Let's switch it across to the methane again, see what happens. That cranks it in. It's only using 40% of the power. Now it's producing 10. Still 40%. Okay, bit curious. Very curious about what's going on there. I think I need more power. Can't let this stop. Interesting. It's not letting me put it down for some reason. Not letting me escape for some reason. That's gone. It's gone. Let's go back to here. It's gone. Go to the vehicle. Let's move that off. Now let's try. Okay, so the game's not responding like it should. Something's weird's going on. Don't get out of the chat. That's working. Ore extractor, solar panels, stored 3, producing 20, 23, 24. I'm producing way more power than I need. Research is working. Okay, so that game's frozen somehow. It's not handling that at all. It won't let me get rid of this little device. Won't let me put it down. Won't let me change my mind. Won't let me pick up. Whoa, it's just not going anywhere. That's not working. Okay, quick restart and I'll be right back. So stay with us. I won't be a second. And right back at you. Okay, coming back at you now. Yeah, Shravim out in December, so it was out this month, last week actually. And welcome. Okay, we're back at it now, and we can see this, if it's any better. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's producing there, so the game froze for a second. A bit of a pain, but it's okay now. Back into our vehicle. Put our gun back on and let's get some more copper. It's a new game, so it's still got some things they have to work on. And particularly this is one of them right now. Turn on the gun. That was a me issue. Yeah, so this is still early access. Just came out last week, or maybe a week and a half ago, and it's really a multiplayer game. I'm just having a look around, seeing how it works. It is a PvP type game as well, and really, in order to go PvP, you really have to have a good idea what's going on. There are servers out. It does look like a spin-off of Astroneer. You're very right there, except you can't get out of your vehicle. And basically it's exactly the same thing, except you actually go and have to gather your resources, and you can go and take over bases. So I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, obviously the guys first on the server are really going to be able to take advantage of the situation. So that's only getting 2%, but I was positive I have a surplus of power. I have tons of power. To producing 20 plus. These aren't using much at all. I'm going to try that. Try put down small solar again. Need silicon? Oh dear. Easy to find sand. And we'll try one more time. Now hopefully that kicks in and ups the amount of power. Still showing at 40%. It's not the best. Anyway, we're going for a drive. Let's have a look. Switch this over. Still getting used to some of these controls, but that's okay. And we are going north. Up at the map, M for the map. And we're going up the top there to see what we can gather. Hopefully that's produced a lot more copper for me. Textures are good. Unreal Engine, don't know what it's built on. Certainly has got good textures. They've certainly worked on the graphics. Just the supporting things are important. We have nickel here. We have manganese. They're actually within my area, so I actually can pick those up. Copper and silicon I've seen before. Again, they're within my area. We do have this facility over here. Let's call past, see what's there. Can't remember whether I finished building this before. Yeah, it's been a bit of interest shown in this, which is very good. Again, I will get on a PvP server or a team server later. This is storing up aluminium. Good thing about aluminium, if I take 10,000 of it, I can throw that straight into hard metal, and we are set. I don't want this gravel. Throw that down and we are off. Back in the car and we're going back north still. There's our crude oil down there. Whole supply of crude oil. We're running coal there, past the manganese, heading up towards our northern bases. I think I'm going the right way. So easy to get turned around. I am going backwards. Come on. Yeah, Astroneer still working on their fixes there. As you saw in our episode, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go northwest. Got the little markers up the top there, which is what I'm looking for. Yeah, Astroneer, I mean, obviously still working on it. We're having a few multiplayer issues. One of our save games that we're doing a multiplayer co-op on got contaminated map, but we've created a workaround. Hasn't fixed the problem, but it does allow 3 of us to play at the same time. The 4th can't play, just hosts the map. So thankfully got a spare computer laying around because my young boy has gone to America for a holiday. Spoiled little rat he is. Nah, love him to death. Okay, short days. 11 degrees, March the 2nd. Don't know what relevance the date plays in it apart from just to give you a time scale. Should be getting close to the copper zone now. Can't be too far away. Coal over to the right. Silicon all over the place. Actually, yeah, I do a Let's Play with a YouTuber called Firmbie on Astroneer. Check out his channel, it's in the link below. I know Shirem's seen it, helped a lot with some information on how to do certain things, which was very good of him. Oh, what can I find? Another canister of aluminium. I'll take you, thanks. And quick check on the map. There's the white, there's the green. There are UFOs in this game. You leave them alone, they'll fly around, they'll hover, they'll investigate you, they'll scan you. Whatever you do is don't shoot at them. They shoot back and you're not strong enough at this time. I've got myself turned around again. No, there it is, Coppersville. Aptly named. What do I get from there? Nothing but copper. Do you need the radar on when you're travelling from place to place? Your range, or your visual range, is limited. Okay, this looks like it's producing away quite nicely. Let's have a look. Crude oil, 3%, so that's storing up, that's good. Copper extract, that's working quite nicely. Combustion chambers, burning it up, producing 7. Gravel, I'm always going to have too much. Hard metal, I've run out, which I need to put some in. And there's silicon there. So where's the copper stored? Oh, there it is behind there. 13,000 copper. So good, let's get this hard metal into here first. Now, like I said before, it doesn't really matter which one I put it into. It will go to the correct spot. Rightio, so if I look over there now, it's got that hard metal in there. And my research lab is working away. It's working on protection. And progress is going along quite nicely. Building up, it's 30% done. I need to get to 36,000. This is not my priority research, it's just experimental. So when I see the map, Shivim says when I see the map I notice it has map location set. It gives the cursor location. Look out for a mod for this. Someone will probably make it for teleporting. Yeah, that will be handy. There are drones that come into the play later on when you research them, and I believe they will gather the materials for you. I haven't seen it. I don't know how that works yet, but I need to research that particular development in order to work out how that works. So if I look at the research now, which is a good point, good idea, good time to do it, down in this electronics, it actually does start to produce, there's a lot more to come, drones. And those drones will, I believe, go and gather the resources and bring them back. As I said, with these platforms, I need the solid base to put the bigger tanks, the bigger storage capacity tanks on. And protection, well, really, I don't need any of that because, well, the server is open to anyone who wants to join it when I play. But I don't think I'm going to get raided, but I'm just doing it because I want to have a look at what happens in the normal course of the game. No good not even bothering with that and finding out that it's the most important thing. Yeah, when I do open the map, sure as I'm saying, it shows the cursor location. That's correct. It shows you where everything is, who owns it and stuff. If you look up on the top right hand corner, you can also see the little white arrow there points to this location just there, and I haven't got the radar, well, slightly out of range, but the other ones would be showing in green. So these would be showing. I can click on them at any stage and it actually will tell me what each individual place has. So let's just see if I can do that. oh, go to. So therefore I can put a cursor, go to that one, go to that one. This action will leave your current vehicle behind and will place you in a starter vehicle near Copperville. Okay, so yes, already can teleport, mate. Good pickup, and that's, I don't want to teleport, so you can teleport and put you in a basic vehicle at that location. I did click on these previously and it showed me what was there. Now how did I do that? No, that's all changed. Ah, there it is. I didn't hold long enough. So you can see what's being produced in each place and what they're doing. Carbon dioxide, copper, crude oil and silicon. So you can work out where you're going anytime. Okay, so hard metals in there. I'm going to take some of this copper. Gravel's already full. Copper's going to work away. Hard metal, there's 10 ton. Silicon, well, silicon's alright, I'll just let that build up. There is nothing else for me to collect here. Copper, silicon and gravel. Nope, that's it. Righty, oh, back down. Stunt driver extraordinaire. Should get a bit of damage there, but it doesn't, so not going to complain. I've searched over there. Titanium we have over here. Yeah, you're laughing that it already exists. So true, bud, so true. Your suggestions are already reality and I'm not even thinking about them, so you're doing well. Okay, something laying on the ground over here. I need to gather that up. I can see my indicators off to the right. Armored plating. Whoa. Strengthen up the vehicle. And we'll duck straight in there. And that would go onto there. So start to armor up the vehicle, making it stronger. Up the top there. You can see it's changing things. Increases the weight though. I don't really need armor plating, but I've got nowhere to put it at the moment. I can actually turn it back into raw materials, and we'll look at that a little bit later. Just going around the mountain, I actually want to go to the left. Cruise on past, pick the best route, and up we go. Hopefully the power generation back at the other base is actually working well. Quite a few bases around here. Oh, something else laying on the ground. Got to get these resources. Could be anything, could be improvements to the vehicle. That would be very handy. Yeah, oh, more plating, more armor plating. Okay, let's see what I can do with that. Can I double up the armor? Nope. Can I salvage it? Yes, I can. Aluminium out of that. Okay. On we go. Does this game have rockets, or do you stay on one generated planet? No, you stay on one generated planet, but as you get into the game, it has you have to put down missile defenses, radars, all kinds of stuff to defend your base. I believe there's rockets that you can actually launch at vehicles or as a self-defense mechanism or to attack. There's all kind of weaponry which comes into the game. Best way around through here, I suppose. Yes, so it does become a very much PvP type game. Vehicles are a bit hard to control at this stage, but that's deliberate. Apart from the fact I'm a lousy driver, it is deliberate. You need to improve your vehicle to make it more stable. So when you first start, it is worse than this. You have to go a lot slower. Okay, so we're coming up to the aluminium plus the thermal heat. I do have enough resources to start gathering more things. However, that's only a small aluminium pile. We'll concentrate on the large stuff. Bit of nickel, that's a medium field. Manganese, it's a large field. I don't know quite what I need it for yet, but we will find out very shortly. Thermal heat, silicon. These ones would go quite well working together with those other two. Nickel, manganese, silicon, aluminium. What's it cost for thermal heat? Small combustion. Hard metal, copper, and silicon. I think I have enough. Do I have enough for storage? Will I be able to do that as well? Copper 2000. Okay, I'm going to set this to work, get this working as well. Straight up, I need to change back. Radar off. Mining tool on. Gather some silicon. I'm going to get this area active. Not as if I have to defend it. It's pretty well safe. And we'll see what happens. Okay. Thermal reactor. Oh, forgot to turn it half it into hard metal. Let's take... What do I need? 50%. Let's turn 50% into hard metal. We'll accept that, and now we'll try. Okay, so that's only producing 2.2. That's not very much. Can I store up batteries yet? What do I need for battery power? Lithium, silicon's fine. Nickel, silicon. We'll put a battery down. Let's get a storing. That'd be cool. Let's get this one just storing up power for when I'm ready for it. What was the first one? Lead acid, nic cad, and then lithium ion. Okay, we're putting that right down there. And that there should start to store power. If I was to put down another one, would it increase? That is my question. You would expect it to work twice as fast. I don't want an extractor, I want a generator. Need a bit more hard metal. I think an extractor would be better, and some solar. We'll get it working. And we'll go for aluminium. Yes. Yep, we'll go for aluminium over here. It is a small aluminium mine, however, not too fast. I can still always pull it back down and take it away. Yeah, the gameplay already sounds more interesting. Astroneer limitations adjust to reach sustainability. Then nothing much to do. This has battle, so yep, stays interesting for longer. Yeah, you're dead right there. And it is more of a team effort. I could imagine if you had 4 or 5 as a crew, you could get a lot done very quickly. Just gathering resources through the mining process would be a lot quicker. And then you'd really be just gathering it and throwing it in the research. Wouldn't be very entertaining to watch, just mining. However, what am I going to do? Let's take half of this. I need to put something down. So just bear with me for a sec. I'll pop that. No, I can't do that. Yes, I will. I'll pop that on the ground. I'll take 50% of that. And then I'll take another 25%, and I'll convert that. Then I'll get this as just running away, and I should be able to put it down now. Okay. The other thing I need, and I didn't think about it, I also need to take 50% of that, turn that into hard metal, because I forgot I need something to store the aluminium in. And there it is. Bit of storage. Okay, so that's gathering aluminium, manganese, nickel, phosphorus and gravel. So this is not too bad actually. Better change that to aluminium. I'll refit that. It'd actually be worth putting down, oh no, I'll put the solar down first and then I'll come back and put down some more containers. Let's get this solar up here. It's running off this geothermal heat at the moment. I can't see the battery actually charging. Struggling. No, it's just maintaining. So let's put down a couple more little generators. Let's pop in solar, rotate it round so that the shadow, I think that's pointing towards the sun. And look at that, just as I do that, it gets dusty. Stick another one in alongside. Not enough silicon, not worried about that, there's tons. So you can't just get away with the solar. Based on the actual weather conditions, a wind turbine would be really good in this location. It would take over from the solar. It is producing a little bit, but that's because of the conditions. It's producing a little bit. However, this hopefully is still maintaining. It's doing a reasonable. Okay, back with some more metal, hard metal, put down some containers. Should be able to put the containers over here actually. I'm going to try that and hopefully that it will go in over here. Driving's terrible. And container takes 4,000. Convert it all. Why not? And we'll pop that in just along there. Switch that across to phosphorus. Refit. And it is gathering it. Okay, I don't know if that's actually what I really want to gather. I want to grab the next most populous in production. Can I reach? Manganese. Manganese, nickel. No, I'll stay with the phosphorus there. I know that's of value. I went to a trader in a practice game and it was very popular. Okay, so this should be self-sustaining now. The sun's up. Just store a little bit. Come on. Okay, because it's only a medium thermal heat, obviously I'm not getting that much power out of it. 2.1. Yeah, the solar would have been better. Let's put down a couple more solar. It's all about learning what's going to work and what's not. Silicon and copper. I used it up. Okay, that's going to have to do for now. Back to the main base. There should be tons of copper there. Manganese, nickel. Oh, I forgot I put one right over there. What was that one? Oh no, that's the right. That was the base. That was the aluminium. Seeing things now. Orientation. Big trick. Power plant's over there, up on the hill, and there's our little base. Excellent. Oh well, over the cliff. And hopefully this is built up a bit of a surplus. 700. Still only 40%. I'm wondering if I need to move that after a while. I'll keep an eye on that. Just curious as to whether I need to move it. Current utilization 0%. This is not going to hurt me at one little bit. Ore extractor, dismantle, pick that up. Oh, it does hurt. Well, that was silly. Obviously it uses up some of the small combustion. Oh no, I picked it up, that's why. No, that's not what I want. Extractor. I'll just move that to a little spot that's slightly different. Copper there. Copper there. Let's see what happens. Plenty of power. Ran out of methane again. Certainly appears to be turning. %. Condition. Frequencies not worried. Doesn't produce methane, it uses methane. Produces oxygen. It's not producing any carbon dioxide or water at this stage. I'll have to see what happens with that one. 700. Let's take 750. And we are off down to the other side. Yeah, the extract vehicle on the, the extract tool on the vehicle is way faster. I just want these things working while I'm off doing other stuff. It's gravel. Still got hard metal in there. Still producing methane. It's got plenty of ammonia. And this not uses any power, but it has plenty of nitrogen. So there's the ammonia, there's the nitrogen. Probably need methane storage. Science lab's working away. 94% complete. Excellent. With that said, I'm going to check on the methane. I'm storing ammonia here, aren't I? Yep, so I've got tons of ammonia. Science lab's fine. Small combustion chambers working off methane. So that one's running. That one's running. That's showing 100% efficiency, but not producing. Okay, so slight little issue with that one. It's not quite working the way it should. The power is being produced, but the ore extract is not. Certainly plenty of power around. Says it's getting plenty. Consumes 5. Current utilization 0. Why would it not be working? There's no on-off switch. No frequency required. 100%. I want it at 100%. That will store it. Methane. That's working at 100%. Do I have enough to put down a battery? No nickel. No lead. No lithium. Okay, so again, that's causing a little bit of an issue for me. I don't know why. Plenty of copper around. I'm going to pull it down. I'm going to back up. I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to try something completely different. Research finished. Accept. Now, I'm just going to try something completely different. Extractor. I'm going to put it right. Now, it's trying to tell me something. But it won't tell me what it is. So wonder what that is. I'm going to do some research. Yeah, it does look like a glitch. Plenty of power. Oh, it's working. It's working. Okay. So, yeah, certainly a glitch. I mean, there's plenty of ore there, and I shouldn't have to move it that quickly. From a large mine, it's only been, what, 5 episodes, so that's, well, there's a few hours, but that would be ridiculous to have to move it so quick. Thought the aim was to put it on the best spot and let it work away, cover the area. Anyway, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we are going to, well, before I forget, no, I'll do it straight away. I'm going to change the research, and that research is down here. So I'm going to switch this research around and get it working on something else. Now, Science Lab, inactive, change the research, electronics, silicon and copper, so that will work well. Chemistry is going to need all those resources. Gravel, that's why I was keeping the gravel, and that's still working up there. So here, electronics, excellent. And my gravel is here. I could have a quick look at the world. Now I should be able to build platforms. There we go. 1x1 platform, sloped platform, 4x2s, corner, round corner, straight forward 2x1 platform. Does take hard metal. And we can build a base from that. From there, I can actually put larger items on it. So I'm going to put that down and just have a quick look. Containers hasn't increased the size yet. Extractors haven't increased the size. Generators, nothing new. Light's always been there. I need to do a little bit more work before I can actually get the next size up. We'll go back to platforms. Pop it in. Oh, I don't want that one, I want that one. I don't think I've got enough hard metal. Yes, I do. Up and down, C and the Z. That didn't join up at all. Take that one away and try it again. C goes up, it won't go down. Okay, so obviously I'm too low on one side. Not enough hard metal. Okay, so that's something to play around with next episode. Grabbing that, picking it up, and back over here, drop it back down. So much gravel already, and I'm going to be overloaded with it. I'll hang on to it for the moment. Okay guys, that's it for this episode. I'll be back to have a look at some of the other things. We want to get a platform down. We want to work out how we get these larger storage containers, the bigger extractors, the bigger power plants and things like that, all come off these platforms. We have the research now going on electronics. That is where the drones come from, and automation. And that's about it. Okay, time for me to go have a break, and I'll be back a little bit later, but I will be out hunting zombies. So thanks for your company, and I'll catch you again later. Bye for now.